much welcome to this week's Hangout of our specialization in global affairs. We are very happy that you are with us, that you are in this more intensive part, a final project of the 3 MOOCs that you have been attending. My name is Madeline Hosley, and I'm at Leiden University. Today in the Hangout, what we will do is we will briefly get back to some of the issues that may be important for you in this process of working so intensively on your project. And let us also say that we feel only a very small group so far has taken advantage of the peer assessment possibility. Of course, if you haven't had the feedback that you wanted to get, you can always use the forum, and some of you do. I mean, there are activities, very small group, but there are activities on the forum that could be very helpful for you. I could also very briefly say that it is nice to see the progress, how people are thinking about the project. But we have some important things to remind you of, and this is where I really want to pass on again to Dr. Stadler, who takes over from Boston.
Yeah, thank you, Madeleine. So welcome to this third Hangout also from my side. My name is Lea Stadler from University of Geneva and currently in Boston. So just building on what Madeleine just said, on Monday, actually the peer assessment closed for your research questions. So by now you should have received feedback, or at least those who have participated in this opportunity. And also, again, here, an encouragement from our side for you to participate and use the forum. The forum is currently framed as ask questions, but we could also frame it in a way that get in conversation, right? To discuss your research topic. So make use of that. So talking about your research question is the one part, and the other part is getting your writing done. So we would like to remind you that the final deadline is in about 1.5 weeks, so on Sunday, December 14th. And so this is not a long time to go. So we encourage you actually to make your milestone planning and get your agenda right in order to finish. And from experience, we would really recommend that you get the final draft or your draft ready on Friday, and then take your time to revise it again, because from the first draft to the final version there, it's normally also a big process. And so I think this also relates to how do you get the word count right. And I think with that, I will pass to Madeleine, who also has some insights in terms of how to check the word count, and some more information on that.
Yes, thank you very much. Actually, there was a little bit of confusion about this in terms of what do we do with Word documents, with PDFs, how can we check this? Now, the best thing actually is if you go onto the discussion forum and look at the post by Rob Lynham, who explains this very clearly. I think that's probably the best guideline you can get, because we need to make sure it's fair to everyone, that we have the same system in terms of counting these words. So have a close look at what exactly is there if you are uncertain about this. So this is the best way, and I should again say in a more general sense, if there is an issue where you feel uncertain, check that forum, because very often the answers may actually be there, and may help you then to move ahead. It's of course a bit of a struggle. There's a deadline. Some of you also have other things going on that take a lot of your time, and you have to just fit in this work on the paper. But so make just sure that all of this, that you get this information in time. And as Lea Stadler has just mentioned again, make sure to start with this whole process kind of early on if you can. Have some time at the very end in case your connection doesn't work, there's another kind of hiccup. Just don't get into the thing where you risk being too late with the essay. But for the rest, I think there is so much going on in terms of the activity, in terms of the substance. And we really hope you enjoy this. You've had this practice with the MOOCs already that you have attended, but now you're getting again into a subject that hopefully you are really very much interested in. And so I know it's difficult, it's also hard work, but we hope you enjoy this. Let me pass on actually back to Leah again to continue.
Yeah. So talking about the fun part, so at least from my experience, I can say that as soon as the first draft is written, it's really the enjoying part, the joyful part starts, where you can really work on the fine tuning and check the logic once again of your essay. And also when your essay was too long in the first draft, then you can cut it down more easily. So I think, so last week will be busy, but also in terms of achievement, it will be very, very good. So I would like to remind you of the videos that we have. So at this stage in particular, the video in terms of how to write and how to avoid plagiarism are very helpful at this point. And so I think for the moment, that's it from my side. I wish you good luck with finalizing your essay. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you feel you need some external support. And yeah, we hope you enjoy actually the process. So with that, I will get back to Madeleine.
Thank you very much, Leah, from Boston. It's so nice how all of us interact, isn't it? The teachers bridging a lot of distance, bridging some time difference ourselves too, and I'm sure for many of you this may be true too, that you're bridging time differences also when you're thinking about deadlines, but also some of the activities. Quite obviously, yeah, there will be a difference for you in terms of when this is being broadcast and available for you. One other thing, I don't know whether I should actually say this to encourage others or maybe encourage those that are being concerned. We have already received the first final project, believe it or not. We are so much still ahead of time, and I thought it was remarkable that the first essays, the first final essays have arrived. So for those of you who have managed to do this, I don't want to applaud here in front of the computer, but I think our group could applaud and say, wow, that's well done. And let's encourage everyone else to really get into this. And as Leah Stedler has just said, the moment there is already kind of a product, even though we feel it's not perfect yet and we want to change this and this, it probably feels so much better. Some of you have had a lot of experience already writing essays, so it's not all that new for you, but I think it is a pattern that we all recognize. So also from my side at this point, let me just thank you for being involved in this specialization, for being so active, for benefiting with us, and just having all this exchange of very fruitful ideas and information on the subjects you work on. So thank you very much. And then next week, there will be the next Hangout. Goodbye.
Goodbye.